Zara drove into the compound in her white car. She looked at the duplex and felt something deep in her heart. The building looked old, dirty, and tired. Zara drove into the compound in her white car. She looked at the duplex and felt something deep in her heart. The building looked old, dirty, and tired, but the space was big and the environment was quiet. She stepped out of her car slowly. The paint was peeling, the grass was wild, and broken tiles covered the floor. Still, she smiled because she saw beauty in what others would reject. Mr. Bello warned her that the house was not in good condition. He told her it would take hard work to make it beautiful. Zara listened, but her mind was already made up. She signed the papers and paid the rent without fear. She believed money was not her problem, and she believed the house could become her dream home. Zara invited Tobi to help her inspect the house. They walked through dusty rooms and broken walls together. Everywhere smelled old and damp. Tobi looked worried, but Zara was excited. She said, "This place will shine. You will see." And her eyes were full of hope. Workers cleaned the dirt while Zara directed everything. She removed broken tiles and weak doors. The sound of hammers and brushes filled the duplex. Tobi watched her energy and felt proud. Slowly, the house started to change. It stopped looking like a ruin and started breathing like a home. Zara chose white walls and gold touches. She bought shining lights and soft curtains. Each room started to smell new and fresh. Mr. Bello saw the change and was shocked. He had never seen the house look so good, but inside his heart, something dark began to grow. Mr. Bello walked around the duplex quietly. He touched the walls Zara built and studied the beauty. He began to think, this place is too beautiful for her to keep. That was when greed entered his heart. Zara enjoyed her new home. Every morning she drank tea by the window. Every night she slept peacefully with soft pillows. Tobi visited often and admired her hard work. Life felt calm, safe, and perfect for her. Mr. Bello started looking at Zara differently. No more smiles, no more friendly talks, only long stares. He began to visit the house with strange excuses. Zara did not notice the danger growing in his mind. Time moved fast. Months turned into a full year. Zara was happy and proud of what she built. She never imagined her peace would soon be broken. She never imagined that the landlord had a plan. One morning, Zara received a letter from Mr. Bello. The words were cold and short. It said she must move out when her one-year rent ended. Her hands started shaking as she read it again and again. Zara called Mr. Bello to ask why. He told her he wanted the house back. Her heart broke into pieces. She thought of the money, time, love, and strength she used to build her dream. Tobi listened to her cry. He told her to calm down. He told her she was strong. He said, "If you can build it, you can destroy it. Do not let him enjoy your sweat." Those words stayed in her mind. Zara walked through the house at night. She touched the walls she painted and the lights she chose. Tears dropped from her eyes, but anger was stronger than tears. She made a silent decision inside her heart. Zara contacted workmen quietly. She told them what to do and when to do it. Tobi stayed by her side as she gave instructions. Her voice was calm, but her heart was burning. The men started breaking tiles. The beauty started to fall apart slowly. Zara watched without speaking. Every crack sounded like a broken part of her heart. Painted walls were scratched and smashed. The lights she imported were pulled down. Mr. Bello had no idea yet. Zara moved like a queen planning her final move. Tobi felt sorry for Zara. He saw pain in her eyes. But Zara stood strong. She told him, "He will not enjoy what I built with my soul." The floors were broken, the doors were removed, the beauty vanished. The house returned to worse than it was before. Zara did not cry anymore. Mr. Bello suddenly came to inspect the house. He was smiling as he walked in, but when he saw the damage, his smile died. His heart beat fast with shock and fear. Mr. Bello shouted loudly. He asked, "Who did this evil thing?" Zara stood quietly and looked at him. No fear was in her eyes. Zara told him that she did it. She told him everything she spent and built. She reminded him that he gave her no choice. Her words were strong and sharp. Mr. Bello had no words. He saw the truth in her eyes. He felt shame bite his soul. He knew he was wrong. Zara packed her things slowly. Every item carried a memory. Tobi helped her move. The house became empty and cold. Zara stood at the gate one last time. She looked at the duplex. She whispered, "You will not swallow my tears." Then she walked away. Mr. Bello tried to fix the house, but he had no money to repair it fully. The place stayed ugly and broken. Greed became his punishment. Zara rented a new place in a better area. This time, the landlord was kind. Her heart started healing slowly. Peace started finding her again. Tobi reminded Zara to always read contracts well. Zara promised she would never let anyone use her again. Zara focused on her business. Her success grew faster. She became stronger and wiser than before. Mr. Bello lost tenants. No one wanted his house. He sat alone and remembered the day he chose greed over